Okay, use the prisms to find the volume. And it's got three different captions. It says the rectangular prisms pictured below were constructed with 1 centimeter cubes. I want you to decompose each prism into layers into 3 different ways and show your thinking on the blank prisms. And lastly, I want you to complete the table. Okay, we'll start off. Let's decompose the first one. And I can see by here, okay, that if I decompose from the top, I have 3 layers. So it would be 1 here and 1 here. So I'm going to go ahead and decompose it into 3 layers. So it'll be 3 layers, and I can see each layer is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 deep, so it's going to be 10. So 3 layers of 10 is going to give me 30 cubic centimeters. All right. Now this time, let's do it horizontally. I'm going to split them this way this time. And you can see I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. And I can see each layer has 1, 2, 3 by 2. So each layer has 6. 5 times 6 gives me 30 cubic centimeters. And the last one is now I'm going to split this way. I'm going to split into 2 layers by doing this way. And I can see each layer is going to have a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 15. And it will end up with 30 cubic centimeters. Question 2. Stefan and Chelsea want to increase the volume of the prism by 72 cubic centimeters. Chelsea wants to add 8 layers. And Stephen says they only need to add 4 layers. Their teacher tells them they're both correct. Explain how. Well, let's see. We can see right now, and I'm going to go ahead and draw this so I can see it. Right now, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long, 3 tall, and 3 deep. Okay? So if we find the volume, we would go 6 times 3 times 3, which is 18 times 3, which is going to be 46. So right now we know it's 46 centimeters cubed. Now, they want to increase by 72 cubic centimeters. First, let's say Chelsea wants to add 8 layers. Well, let's see. If I added 8 layers going this way, okay, and that's 8 by 3, that'd be 24. 24 times 3 would be 72. Okay, so if Chelsea adds 3 layers going that way, they would get the 72 they're looking for. So Chelsea's correct. Now, Stephen says he wants to add 4. Well, let's go up this way. Since if I was to increase the height by 4, and I know the length is 6, so it'll be increase it 4 by 6, which is 24, and I know the width is 3, is 72. So basically, we have Chelsea that wants to go increase the levels this way, and Stephen wants to increase the height. And both of them will be able to add up to get the 72 cubic centimeters. Juliana makes a prism 4 inches across and 4 inches wide, but only 1 inch tall. Then she decides to create layers equal to a first one. Fill in the chart below. Okay. Well, it says 3 layers, 48 inches cubed. The bottom layer has a volume of 16 inches. Okay. So what you have to do with this, we know the volume, because volume equals length times width times height. Okay. So, and they want you to find out the volume of each new prism. Explain how you know. Well, we know now that if we have 5 layers, okay, he said it was 4 inches by 4 inches by 1 inch tall, which is going to be 16 times 1, which equals 16 inches cubed. If you have 5 layers, 5 times 16, that's going to give us 80. So 5 times 16 equals 80 inches cubed. The last one, you're saying 7. Well, we know that 7 times, because the first layer is 16. Okay? Well, 16 times 7, 7 times 6 is 42, 7 times 1 is 7, and 4 is 11. So it's going to be 112 inches cubed. And that's going to be 7 times 16 equals 112 inches cubed. Okay. And I missed my 0 on that one. 4. Imagine a rectangular prism below is 4 meters long, 3 meters tall, and 2 meters wide. Draw horizontal lines to show how the prism could be decomposed into layers that are 1 meter in height. Okay, it says horizontal, so that means this way. That means going this way. Okay, and it says that it is 3 meters tall. So 3 meters tall means I'm going to split this into 3. And that means it has 3 layers from left to right. Each layer is going to have to contain blank units. Well, let's see. It was 4 long and 2 wide. So that means, since I'm looking for the area, that'd be 4 times 2. It'd be 8. Each layer contains 8 cubic units. And when it says cubic, when we did 4 times 2, that was 8. See, what are they? Meters squared, that was area. But it was times 1 level. That made it 8 meters cubed. Okay? So now the volume. The volume we know is 4 times 2 times 3 levels. So it'll be 8 times 3, so it'd be 24. So it'll be 24 meters cubed.